It's that exciting time of the year. You've gone into the Soundcore Rave Neo, the app for the Soundcore Rave Neo. Well, I say the Soundcore Rave Neo, it's not really the Rave Neo, is it? Well, it might be, but it could also be the Trance Go. In case you didn't know, Soundcore give exclusive deals to big department stores for the same speaker, and they'll do a little bit of a difference there, and a little bit, and so it's the same speaker, but they've done something cosmetic, like the lights, but you may say that's a feature, to change it from the others. Very, very confusing, but Soundcore don't care, as long as they get the money. You see, I said something that wasn't entirely positive about Soundcore, and you think, I work for Soundcore. Well, I don't work for Soundcore. Do you know what? I wish I worked for somebody. Now, here's the thing. You got very, very excited. Why am I excited? I'll tell you why. Because you was on firmware 1.46, and it's now saying you can have firmware 1.55, 1.54, 1.54, and indeed, you're excited. And we're going to get new features. Oh, we're going to get new features. Normally, you just get bugs fixed. But you come to me because for one reason only. Do you see how I moved that? That's pure OCD.
Run.
There was absolutely no reason to move it. I just thought that doesn't look balanced there. I have to put that like a little bit of OCD in action. So, someone told me I'm always caressing the speakers, and now so I think I've stopped doing it because they told me I've got to be careful what you tell me because I'll stop doing it. I'll become conscious. Do you know? Maybe I'll improvise and I'll just do it more and more now. I can't even remember what I was talking about. Oh yes, you come to me because I tell you one thing only. I can't tell you all the features they've added or taken away, all the bugs that they've fixed, but what I can tell you is, have they messed with the sound? But even though I tell you, have they messed with the sound, you've got to remember, it's very hit and miss with firmware updates for any product. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. But if you really must, you've got to know, my result may not be your result. As I say it in every video, I guarantee you, whatever I say, somebody will come and say they've experienced something different. Bear in mind, this is my experience on my Soundcore Rave Neo. And what did I find out? I'm looking to see, has the sound changed? Has it improved? What's happened? What do I do to find that out? Do a sine wave sweep. I measure the frequency response. I did that at 66% on outdoor mode. Outdoor mode is the mode to use. It's the most balanced mode. It's the loudest mode. Why do they call it outdoor then? I've got no idea. Somebody thought that was clever. And I think actually it's one of those speakers where they do those, nothing will happening. It just goes louder in outdoor than in indoor. And actually it's exactly the same frequency response that I remember, or with it's a tiny bit of difference. Basically, they cheat, one of those cheap modes. Make it go louder and someone says, oh, that's so much more bass. That's fantastic mode. It's the same mode, just make it go louder. 66% outdoor mode, no difference. What about if I put it in custom mode now? Well, 66% custom mode, no difference. Well, what if I go to maximum volume and I've got it in outdoor mode out? No difference. It's absolutely identical. Well, what if I'm using custom mode at 100% volume? Is there going to be any change? No. As you can see, absolutely identical. So, short and sweet. I think there's no need. I used to do all the sound clips and all that. No need anymore. Videos are long enough. Cut to the chase. You skip to the end anyway. Do you know? I keep saying I won't put the conclusion at the end one day, and I'll just put it in the middle. And at the end, maybe I'll just tell a few jokes or something like that. People will be really confused what's going on. But anyway, I won't do it on this video. I will tell you what's happened. Absolutely nothing. Got no. Doesn't mean to say that's going to be your experience. You're going to update without knowing exactly what they're saying they fixed. Just bear that in mind. Something could happen that you wasn't expecting and you won't be happy about. Everybody will. I always get this. Someone will say, is it less bass? And someone will say, more bass, blah, blah. But overall, my experience, my personal experience is the sound was exactly the same before and is exactly the same afterwards. Of course, if it's exactly the same before, it would be exactly the same afterwards. No need to say that. But the point of the video is you're safe in the knowledge, probably for about 95% of you, that if you update, something will be fixed and you'll never know what. And of course, the sound won't have changed. And there'll be 5% of people say, I can't believe he said there's no change. It's an absolute mess. It's a kitchen radio. It's a booming mess. It's all of the above. Why did I update? And that's what I said. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. But if you want to take a chance, I personally found there was no difference. I thank you for watching. I hope to see you in another video.
I ain't about that life. I ain't about that life. Ain't no project wife, got my logic right, cause I'm not your type. I ain't about that life. I ain't about that life. Sorry, ma, I ain't get it right. I'ma just live my life. I ain't about that. I ain't about that life.